Now wait a second, have you subscribed yet? If not, let's do that. And don't forget to show us some love on Facebook. Follow Jack of Experiments.
Hi there. So mayonnaise is one of the very basic ingredients that has become very common in our houses. We use them daily. We don't even think twice as to how it is made. So now, since I actually ran out of mayonnaise, I decided to make it my own. So in this video today, we are going to do just that, making homemade eggless mayonnaise. What you need to get started with is milk and oil. So here I'm taking 1/4 cup of milk, and along with that I will be taking 1/2 cup of oil. So when you're making mayonnaise, it is a ratio of 1:2. You take 1 cup or 1 ratio of milk, and you have to take this twice of that ratio of oil. Of course, you would need some vinegar, some sweet vinegar to work with that, and then a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar to balance it all out, and then a little bit of lemon. Now, how does the mayonnaise work? So to make the mayonnaise, the best thing to do is whisk it using a hand blender. And you have to be very careful, because when you're whisking it, you have to mix the ingredients one by one and not pour it all together. Otherwise, it will be very runny. You can use a hand blender as well, or a simple grinder. That also works. So here in this bowl, I have added my milk, I've added my sugar and salt. I did add a little bit more than I should have. So hold on to your salt and then add your vinegar. Once you have everything in there, now add 1/4 cup of oil. Now, like I said, it is a 1:2 ratio. If you're taking 1 ratio of milk, it has to be twice ratio of oil. But when you're making this recipe, you have to add oil little by little, not all at once. Otherwise, it will definitely run runny. Now put your blender in, put it at the bottom, and then start the blend. Start it from the bottom, and slowly and gradually you can start adding the rest of the oil together. You have to whisk it till it becomes that all the soft oozy mixture of mayonnaise that you so totally love. And after this recipe, you will realize how much oil goes into it. So we are adding a little bit more oil here, and then we'll grind it again. Now in this recipe, if you're making this mayonnaise, so if you see in the market, there are different flavors of mayonnaise. If you want to add flavors, you can also do that. Today, this one is going to be very simple, plain mayonnaise without any flavors. Of course, since we are going to be adding oil here, the oil flavor will come into it. So I'm adding here extra virgin olive oil. Try to add an oil that is flavorless if you do not like the flavor of the oil. This one will have a little bit of a tangy taste, but I like that, so I'm gonna use it. If you don't like the taste of the oil, use the plain flavorless oil and keep adding it and keep grinding it. Keep moving your grinder a little bit here and there, and use your hand to make it firm. Now you'll start seeing it is becoming a little bit lumpy. Now keep on adding the rest of the oil. Don't worry, you definitely have to make sure the twice amount of milk is there in the form of oil. Keep adding it, keep whisking it. And if it's looking a little bit runny, that's okay, because once we add a little bit of, or a couple of drops of lemon there, it's gonna all come together. Now add a couple of drops of lemon and grind it. Now check out the consistency. This is a perfect consistency of my mayonnaise. That is exactly what I was looking for. If it's a little bit runny for you, don't worry. Just put it in the fridge for a couple of hours and it will all come together. Today I was making burgers, so that is why I'm going to use this mayonnaise, and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of ketchup and make my burger mayonnaise or a burger sauce. that is so, like I said, there are different flavors that you can make with it. The flavor that suits your dish can easily be made by blending different ingredients together in the mayonnaise. For my burger sauce, I just have to add a little bit of ketchup here in the mayonnaise and I am golden. Mix it and use it in your burgers. I'm also adding a little bit of flakes here because, well, I love the flavor. But like I said, totally optional. Flavors all depend on the type of flavor you like. Now this mayonnaise can not only be used in burgers, it can also be used as a dip alongside your chips. So try, enjoy, and let me know how this turns out. See you next time with a new recipe. Till then, bye!